Hello. Right, I have constructed a diving deep prompt for you today. This is an example of what will be going on long term here, and amongst other things, amongst learning to intuitively read the cards. It's also a diving deep group. So what I've done is I have constructed this prompt as an example and as part of the process of diving deep into your own shadows, those things that scare you and hold you back in life. Okay, and this is a reverse of one of the decks that I love, and because we're all about looking for keys to grow, to heal, because our shadows are always there nagging at us, telling us things that hold us back. They mess up our plans, they mess up our dreams, and basically we don't live our full potential, we don't achieve our full potential because of these shadows or memories from old hurts, from old traumas, from making mistakes, from old fears, etc., etc. They come from all over the place, but they lodge deep within and keep nattering at you all the time, like that devil on your shoulder. Alright, so the first question was inspired by this card, okay, which is of the same shadow work deck, okay, and this card is Euphoria, honour yourself, okay. And so the question that this inspired in me was, okay, so honour yourself, where do I not honour myself? It's alright someone saying honour yourself, but it's not so easy to do that when you don't know where the problem of dishonouring yourself is stemming from. So this created the question, where am I dishonouring myself? Okay, that's the question. It will be written down. I will type these up in the group for you to follow if you want to work along. Remember, the work is for you, it's not for me. I'm not charging, doing this for free, so it is totally for you, this work. And the other question is Samadhi, perfect acceptance. So we want to go from where am I not honouring myself to total acceptance of ourselves, so that we can honour ourselves. Okay, so they're the two questions that those cards prompted. And what I've done, just to show you what I mean by saying that you're the one going to do the work, I'm also going to do work, but I'm going to do my work and I'm going to help you do yours, okay? And part of helping you to do yours is showing you mine. And what I want you to do with your work is to journal it, write everything down and journal it, and then put a comment under the unit, under the post, of a summary of your reading, so that there's a chance that your reading might resonate with someone else and may actually help someone else as well. We're not going to be selfish in this group. We're not keeping it all to ourselves. Keep your most private details to yourself. Anything that is too private to share, don't share it. Anything you want to discuss, you can discuss with me in the private thread. So, but definitely journal it. Okay, so for my answers to these questions, first of all, I got the Queen of Pentacles reversed. Okay, I got the Queen of Pentacles reversed, and as extra I got Death, the Death card out. Okay, the Death card came next. Now these two together show me that where I'm dishonouring myself is that I am not trusting change. Okay, I'm not achieving my full potential because I don't like change. There's a lot of potential there in that card. Turn it the right way up so you can see it. I only had it reversed because it came out reversed. It was telling me what I'm not doing. I should be enjoying all my potential to achieve anything that I set my heart to. That's my inner drive, inner desire, my inner power. But this came out reversed. I'm not actually always doing that. And the reason is because I got the Death card, which means change. Okay, death and rebirth. It actually means change. So therefore, I'm not honouring myself because it looks like I'm too frightened to take those chances, because basically I don't like change. I like the status quo. I like to keep things how they are, and it's hard for me to step forward and put myself in a position where I might get knocked back, blown over, pushed aside. So that is what's holding me back. That is where I'm not honouring myself. Now, the next question, I slipped a little question in the middle between these two to connect them. So the next question was, how does this make me feel? Okay, so you're going to be pulling 3 cards. How does this make me feel? And I got Temperance reversed. Okay, so this is telling me that holding myself back like this is making me feel as though there are things in my life that are unachievable, that I am failing on, that I'm treading my journey to my demise while not having actually fulfilled all my potential, because I'm not aligning myself properly with my true desires, my true yearning of who to be. Okay, so therefore this tells me that my current thinking, the way this makes me feel, is that my life is heading down the plug hole. It's going right down the gurgler because I've not achieved what I wanted to achieve. Okay, now the next card I chose, the next question rather, if I can find the next question, is pull a card to discover how you can begin to heal this hurt that creates the dishonouring, because all our shadows come from something that has locked within us from the past. Okay, something closes a door, and that's where the key comes in, because something in our past slams the door shut, and what we're doing here is using the keys of diving deep to open the doors and set ourselves free. So this next question is to pull a card to discover how you can better accept yourself and begin to heal that hurt that causes you to dishonour yourself. Okay, so the card I picked was the 10 of Pentacles upright, the 10 of Pentacles upright, which I will put there. I know you can't see it, but, and then also the 10 of Swords. Now, 2 10s in a row. The Ten of Pentacles is having everything just right in the material world. Enjoying your achievements, doing exactly what you want to do, what gives you joy, what you can take pleasure in, okay? And satisfaction in. And the Ten of Swords is about becoming free, walking away from what makes you feel trapped, okay? Releasing yourself from what makes you feel trapped. So those two came up. So basically, it's time for me now to completely let go of all the past conditioning, to let go of that right now, so that I can allow the flow of the Temperance card to become upright and let that energy flow freely, because that way it's a bit blocked, it's not happening, it's not flowing properly, and it's needing some flush, some push to get things going. And pushing never ever works, it never works. So I need to get those energies working in the right way, so that I can move on then to letting go of the past, the things that keep holding me back, and get up and walk towards the sunlight, basically. Walk out into the world and create what I want, because the tens are indicative of new beginnings. They are the end, the putting down of a burden, the end of a cycle and the beginning of a new cycle. They are actually similar to the Death card, but they have their own energies. Okay, so the next card I picked out of an oracle deck, because I do like to mix. I picked Flower, which is be honest with yourself. So basically what I'm being encouraged to do is to be absolutely honest about who I am, what I desire in life, what my strong points are, and what my not so strong points are. Okay? And everybody should be aware of this. It's not just me. If you are holding yourself back for the same reasons that I do, if you dishonour yourself for the same reasons that I do, fear of moving forward, fear of change, then you need to be honest with yourself. There's no point lying to yourself about things anymore. The world's moving way too fast for that. The frequency of this world is changing so fast, and if we keep ourselves locked into that old way of dishonouring ourselves, whatever that way is, it might be different for you than it is for me. It might be the same one that I deal with, in which case this will also speak to you. But be honest with yourself. No more self-lies. No more having to put a mask on to be acceptable, to think you're going to be acceptable to other people. Do everything with honesty for yourself. If you're honest with yourself, then honesty will come with everybody else as well, because if you're honest with yourself, you've got nothing to hide. Anyone that doesn't like what your truth is will drift away. Oh, sorry, delivery. Right, so anyway, be honest with yourself no matter what, because that's the only way you can actually heal anything, is for absolute honesty with yourself. Now, the next one I pulled is the Evil Queen, and this blatantly tells us that we deserve better than what we give ourselves. So I'm going to leave that here now. Don't want to get too long, and I hope it's been helpful in some way whether you journal or not. I hope you do journal it. I hope you use the questions. They will be written in the group. I will write them for you. So I will love you and leave you now. Okay, bye bye, and thank you for watching.